Sierra 52, Oscar Whiskey.
CQ. Mexico 0, Yankee Oscar Lima. Mike 0, Yankee Ontario Lima, calling CQ. Mike 0, Yankee Oscar Lima, calling CQ and standing by. CQ. Mexico 0, Yankee Oscar Lima. Mike 0, Yankee Ontario Lima, calling CQ. Mike 0, Yankee Oscar Lima, calling CQ and standing by.
Sugar 52, Oscar Whiskey.
CQ. Mexico 0, Yankee Oscar Lima. Mike 0, Yankee Ontario Lima, calling CQ. Mike 0, Yankee Oscar Lima, calling CQ and standing by.
Yeah, G5SG, returning your lovely 5 and solid 5 and 9 on both antennas at the moment, Wolf. And thank you for the information about your antennas. It's amazing. You look at this picture of your tower, and obviously you look at the bigger antennas first, and then you zoom in with your eyes, and you start seeing the smaller Yagis as well, and then the wires. There's more and more the harder you look. Fantastic. Okay, I've just bought myself a 10-meter beam. Actually, it's in the kitchen. I've just been screwing all the elements together in the kitchen before I take it outside at the weekend to put it up for good. It'll be the first HF beam I've ever used, so that's going to be interesting this weekend. My QTH is the actual town or village is called Tinkleton, and the closest big town is Dorchester on the south coast. So I think is it Thomas Hardy country. I think he's fairly well known. I think that's the right name anyway. I might be getting him confused with somebody else. Excuse me. I used to live in Poole or near Bournemouth, about 20 miles east from here. I moved about 2 weeks ago. I moved out into the countryside to have no noise on the radio, Wolf. So there we go. I wouldn't be living here if it wasn't for the radio. I blame the hobby. Okay, Wolf, DK4 FG G5SQ, over.
Outside we see also the tower. It is towers coming from south, but included from York. It's quite tough. Okay, yes, Poole is of course. I was in Poole, I think 3 years. And of course, Dorchester is also and you have here no noise. That's the big important. And the thing is, I need to report here this house and this cloud. It is because it was such a good we are amateurs. That's the problem.
Yeah, I was just checking my noise level there between overs, and on my horizontal dipole, the needle is on 0. I'm on the FTDX101 Delta here. It's in IPO mode, so no preamp, and when there's no transmission, the needle rests right at the bottom of the power meter. There's absolutely no noise at all. There's a bit of noise on the vertical, about S2, but that's to be expected, isn't it? Verticals with the lower angle radiation will pick up the local noise more than the dipole, but it certainly transmits better for the longer transmissions or contacts, I should say. Wolf. Yeah, I was living in Poole, and I was actually living in a flat down at Poole Quay. I was literally right on the quayside, which is fantastic for having salt water, but no garden. I had an attic, and I had lots of bits of wire in the attic, but it was never as good as, it was only ever going to be so good, wasn't it? I did put up a ham stick and on a 20-foot pole on the balcony above the roof. That thing worked fantastically well on 40 meters. It really did. And I'm going to put that up again here, I think, that ham stick dipole, just to see if it works well inland. I'm about 3 miles from Dorchester here, northeasterly from Dorchester, I think I am. I still need to familiarise myself with this, with the roads around here, but I know I'm 3 miles from Dorchester. So there we go, Wolf. Okay, well, it's great. It's great that you've actually, the area. Fantastic. I've never been to Germany, so I certainly don't know any of Germany. The only place I've ever visited is actually Spain and Greece. I went to Spain in the year 2000 to Magaluf as a boys' holiday, and and the following week I went to Rhodes Island for a week, and I've never been abroad since. Wolf, go ahead. G5 SDU. I actually like the cold. I'm not a fan of the although this week, this last week or two, it's been very cold here, so the heating is on at the moment, but normally I wouldn't have the heating on at all. I'm quite happy. As soon as it gets over 20 degrees C, I'm too hot and I feel uncomfortable. I like it nice and cool, so I'm quite happy with British weather for the most part, Wolf. So yeah, you won't be finding me on too many beaches in the summer, that's for sure. Okay, Wolf, lovely to work with you today. A really fantastic contact there. If you wanted to listen back, if you refresh my QRZ page after this QSO is finished, it will there'll be a recording, an MP3 recording of this QSO on my QRZ page. It might take about 30 seconds to appear, but it's there. It'll be there for all time, Wolf, so I can come back and have a listen in many years' time and listen back to all of my contacts that I've had, HJ. Okay, I'll put it around for you for the final, but fantastic copy there, and lovely to work with you today, Wolf. Delta Kilo 4, Fox Golf, G5 SQ. G5SU for the final. Well, unfortunately, it snowed all day here, but it did not settle on the ground. So, yeah, it's not settling. Hopefully it will tonight. I wouldn't mind some snow this year. We didn't have any last year that I remember. It was about 3-4 years ago, I think, the last time I can remember there being snow on the ground. Yeah, the old radio's sounding fine, and I love working with people that have got some old radios. I might have to acquire one myself, and I think you said it was the first radio you ever purchased as well, which is absolutely fantastic. The first HF radio that I owned was a Yaesu FT891. It was about 3 or 4 years ago, so I'm fairly new to the hobby, but I've got 3 HF radios, and I can't see myself selling any of them anytime soon, so hopefully I will still have them in many years to come. Wolf. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you for coming back to the call. DK4 Fox Golf G5SQ. Thank you, 73. I'm not a big fan of FT8 either. I like the sound of my voice too much, Wolf. Thank you for the contact, 7 Pro. All the best, thank you. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Sugar Papa 5, Oscar Lima. Sugar Papa 5, Oscar Lima.
CQ, hello, Golf 5, Sierra Tango Uniform. Golf 5, Sierra Tango Uniform, listening.
Papa 5, Oscar Lima. Sierra Papa 5, Oscar Lima.
G5, Sierra Tango Uniform. Golf 1, Juliet Delta Tango.
Yeah, I got you. Golf 1, Juliet Delta Tango. Graham, good evening, over.
Oh, good evening. You are dead, after put my log on. Which is quite convenient. It's an American one, and whenever you enter into it, it actually brings up any pictures, etc. in the centre of the screen. I don't know whether it worked before. I mean, let's put it this way. I'm in my 81st year, and I'm allowed to suffer from what did I call it, that so there you go. Yeah, so let's have a look. What is it? Oh, it's -1 at the moment. It's forecast about -4 tonight. It was -4 this morning at o'clock. You say you don't like the hot weather. Well, I don't like the hot weather so much. I was in that conversation. I don't like the hot weather so much. But I have bad circulation, so I don't like the cold either. You find that too easy, one day, you say.
Juliet Delta Tango. Yes, Graham, we've worked before, 2 months ago actually, on 40 metres. That's why your name came up on my logbook there. And I'm transmitting on vertical at the moment. I would normally use the dipole for interviewing during the day and what have you, but we're vertical at the moment. But you're hovering around the 5 and the 7 with a bit of QSC, but hearing every word on the dipole receiving here as well. I've got the FTDX 101D, so able to listen on 2 antennas at the same time, which is super useful. And you're coming across fine. I'm down in Dorchester, right down on the south coast. I'm just looking at the map actually to see where you are. You're near Manchester, it says. I build my own logging program, Graham, so it actually brings people up on a map. It shows the bearing, the distance, it shows your picture from QRZ, and all the other fun stuff that you'd want to know when you're talking to somebody. So when I first got into the hobby, I decided I wasn't a fan of any of the existing systems out there, and because I'm a software developer by day, I decided to build my own, Graham, and it's like creating a monster. There's quite a few people using it now, and obviously the more people using it, the more people contacting me saying this doesn't work, that doesn't work, but that's all the fun of being a developer, Graham. It's all just fun, really. I really enjoy it, and it's great being able to apply my passion, which is two passions, radio and software development, and combining them into one hobby. It's really good. I know a lot of people in this hobby are builders when it comes to the radios and amplifiers and things. I really wish I did know how to do that, but I've kind of decided to stick to the software side of things because that's what I'm good at, Graham. And I was always told to stick to what you know, Graham. Golf 1 Juliet Delta Tango, Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Golf 5 Sierra Tango United, Golf Juliet Delta Tango. Well, at the moment, I'm only running 50 watts into my half-size T5 because her who shall be obeyed was complaining the other night that I'll probably use 40 in the morning, but I tend to stick to the higher bands in the evenings, but obviously conditions are not very good at the moment, so I've found my way down here. Yeah, well, my log is an American one, and it's coupled to QRZ.com, and it's also coupled to EQSL, so when I log on, any contact goes straight to my list on QRZ, and it also sends out an EQSL as well, so that's a handy thing. I don't know whether you gave me reports to you, but I would appreciate one, because what happened, the station manager decided, she bought a while ago, she bought one of these touch lights. In actual fact, she's got two. She's got one in the bedroom and she's got one downstairs in the living room. And she's complaining that every time I press the keys on the microphone, the light goes through a cycle, so it's constantly going from off to brighter and brighter and brighter, and then goes off again, and then starts all over again. It's a bit annoying. It probably is, actually. But she mentioned that the other night, when I was on the radio, telly was having a fit, which I don't wonder, because one end of the antenna is actually fastened to a battery that directly above the satellite, so I can see that causing a problem now and again, Stuart. So would appreciate the report, and then I'm going to have to clear off in a minute because she wants to watch something on the TV, and she's out early tomorrow morning, so she will want to be in bed by just after 10, so I usually play radio till about 9 o'clock. I usually talk on a local network friend of mine, and we tell each other. We know the state of the radio, etc. And then I will go down there and watch an episode of something or other. We're actually rerunning NCIS at the moment, and I can't remember one of them, Stuart. But there you go. So as I say, could do with a report, because I'm only running 50 watts at the moment, just to try and avoid any confrontations when I go downstairs. G5SDU.
G1JDT, G5SDU. Well, I think you said 50 watts, Graham, but it's doing a fine job. You're 5 and 5, a solid 5 and 5. I've got a zero noise floor here on the dipole receiving, so perfectly readable. Fully quietening pretty much my end with the DNR switched in. We did have a station crop up about a KC down, causing a bit of mischief on the last over. He obviously hasn't heard us. But hearing you fine, Graham, and well, you've got to keep the station manager happy, haven't you? I'm alone here, so it's just me, so there's nobody to worry about. I've got one neighbour actually to the west of me in another bungalow, and they're probably the one and only neighbour. So as long as I'm not interfering with them, we're all good. And as I'm saying this, I'm conscious now that I'm currently being heard through their speakers or something. They'll be knocking on the door now they know who it is. Okay, Graham, lovely to work you, and if you refresh my QRZ page in about a minute's time, you will see a little MP3 recording of the last half of our QSO there, and you'll be able to hear how fantastic you sound on my dipole here. Okay, Graham, lovely, thank you for coming back to the call, and I did have a flick around the higher bands as well, and then ended up down here. It seems to be where all the action is at this time of night at the moment, but looking forward to putting up a 10-metre beam this weekend and having a play with it over the weekend. I think there's a 10-metre contest the following weekend as well, so maybe I might get involved in that, although I'm not a big contester, but if I've got the 10-metre beam up for a week or two, then it would be rude not to get involved and try it out. Okay, Graham, lovely. Thank you for coming back to the call, and it's lovely to work you today. Golf 1 Juliet Delta Tango. Graham, thank you. From Golf 5 Sierra Tango Uniform, over.
G5SDU, G1JDT, yes. It's not this weekend, it's the weekend after. I will probably be having a play on the contest, because I don't enter the contest per se, but I collect states and counties. So somebody said to me a while ago, why do you only work Americans when there's a contest on? Well, I'm cherry picking. They usually come back to you. They don't ignore you, because they want the points, and they want the county and the state. So you scratch my back out, scratch yours. And as to the state of the band, I believe the there's been there was a coronal mass ejection the other day, and it's thrown everything in for a wobbler. I believe you might be able to see Aurora Borealis as far down as Birmingham, so somebody said. So that's why the band was a bit funny. My friend, we both did the same thing before we met up for the local Met, and we both trolled 20 metres from one end to the other, and it was as dead as a doornail. There was nobody on, yet nobody. So there you go. G5STU, G1JDT, thanks for picking me up too, and we'll catch you further down, as we say, and if we don't hook up before, have a Merry Christmas, my friend.
Yeah, many thanks, Graham, and to you too, and your good lady as well. And you came up there, you were peaking 5 and 9 at one point. You did dip back down to about a 5 and 5, but you certainly did come across strong on that last over, Graham, romping in on your 50 watts. Fantastic. Okay, Graham, thanks for the contact, and all the best from me, G5STU. 7-3, thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Steve, take care.
All the best. Anybody else? 40 metres, Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening. got a 2E0 there. I've just about got you. 2 Echo 0 again. Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Uniform Hotel Juliet, QSL.
QSL.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I've got you. Let me just turn on the other antenna, 1 second. You might be allowed on the other antenna, so I'll have that switched on as well in the other ear. But yeah, you're 55, 55. There was a bit of QSB there, so hopefully it will hold up. And the name's Stu, Sierra Tango United. We're transmitting on a DX Commander here at the moment. Actually, I was expecting longer distance stuff, otherwise I'd be on the vertical. But transmitting vertical. Transmitting vertical at the moment, rather than on the dipole. I hope you're hearing me okay, Phil. I wonder where you are. 2E0 UHJ G5STU.
India, Oscar, BLD. You're all there.
Yeah, Roger. Up north. We're right down on the south coast here. I guess everywhere's south to you. It's always this big debate, isn't it? What's classed as the south? Because obviously when you're on the south coast here, everything's north, even London, But I don't know. For me, north is, I don't know. I always think Manchester, Liverpool, and anything further up. But is that about right in your book, Philip?
Yeah, on the west coast of about from Manchester. Long way on
Yeah, lovely. I've just brought you up on my map actually. I built my own logging software, so I've got lots of screens in it, and I've just clicked through to the one that's got a Google map, and it overlays you on the map with a line between us, and it says you're pretty much straight up north from where I am, 220 miles as the crow flies, so I can see you there over on the west coast. Not far away from Blackpool by the looks of it. I used to live in the Lake District, sort of mid to late 2000s for about 5 years, and spent a lot of time in the Lake District and Ambleside, but never ventured to Blackpool where I was up that neck of the woods. But maybe one day we'll go for a tour of Britain when I retire, and you play radio around the coastlines. That'll be good fun. Okay, lovely. If you wanted to listen back to our QSO, you'll be able to do that on my QRZ page once I press the log button after our QSO, and you'll be able to hear how fantastic you sound, Philip. I'm like I say, I think you said you were on a random wire. I was playing with a random wire here the other day, actually, a vertical, 7.5 meter vertical. But I've put up a DX Commander now, so I'm sticking to that. It's the 9-to-1 was only a low power one, and obviously having an amplifier, it's a bit better having a DX Commander and a dipole, because there's no ferrites and things that are going to get hot and lose power and what have you. So I'm just sticking to dipoles and the DX Commander for now. I've got a 10-meter beam actually going up at the weekend, so that'll be good fun. 2E0 Uniform Hotel Juliet G5STU. Oh, I forgot to press the Vox button there. Yeah, well, you're about 5 and 5 here at the moment, 5 and 5, a little bit of QSB, but hearing every word, Philip. Okay, thank you. Thanks for coming back to the call. Lovely to work you today, and like I say, if you wanted to listen back, you'll be able to do that on my QRZ page very shortly. All the best, Philip, and look forward to catching you further down. 2E0 UHJ G5STU, thank you. Yeah, lovely, not a problem. And yeah, still about a 5 and a 5. I've just switched over to the dipole, turned off the vertical. You're cleaner on the dipole, as you'd expect with the shorter hop stuff. Okay, Phil, thanks for the contact. All the best. 7-3. Have a great evening and a good Christmas. Over.
Yeah, you too. Speak soon.
7-3. Thank you for the contact. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform, isn't it? Okay, there's a Mike 7 in there. Mike 7 again. Who was the Mike 7, please? Okay, maybe it wasn't Mike 7 again. QRZ, G5STU. Okay, who was ending Golf for Bravo again? Got you that time, my apologies. I heard the wrong prefix. Papa Delta 7 Golf Bravo. You're, where are we? You're about 5 and 3, and it says here we worked about half an hour ago. Is that correct? Yeah, you faded into the noise, Paul. I think it's Paul, isn't it? Yeah, you faded into the noise. You're sort of up and down a bit, and when you're up I can hear you, and when you're down I can't. Over. Yeah, Roger. I think you're giving me 5.9 plus there as a report. You're about 5 and 3 when allowed, but dips down to about a 3 and a 2, 4 and a 2, something like that. But I've got the report there, Paul. Thank you. Over. It's a bit hard to give you an audio report. It does sound like there's something with your audio, but I'm not hearing you clear enough to judge correctly. But it does sound like there's some sort of artifact on your audio transmission, but I'm not 100% sure. It could just be band noise. Over. Yeah, I would say there's definitely something on your audio there, whether it's RF or wind noise or something, from what I can tell, Paul. So maybe you need to look at that. Okay, thank you for the contact, Paul. Papa Delta 7 Golf Bravo, G5STU.
Mexico 3, Japan Delta, Florida.
Okay, Paul, thank you. 7-3. And by the way, Paul, if you go to my QRZ page and refresh it in about 5 or 10 seconds, you'll be able to listen back to the audio from my side. It should be there now. If you refresh my QRZ page, you'll hear what I've heard. All the best. Okay, who was the M7?
Mike 3, Japan Delta, Florida.
Mike 3, Japan again?
Yeah, Mike 3, Japan Delta, Florida. USA.
Yeah, got you, Mike 3, Juliet Delta Foxtrot. I think that's Darren. It's come up on my logbook. Good evening. The name's Stu, Sierra Tango uniform. We're located down near Dorchester on the south coast of England here, and I'll check the meter next time round. But you sound about it, you sound 5 and 9 in the ears. Fully readable. Over.
Yeah, QSL, thanks very much, Stu. You're starting 59, so I'm using an SDR transfer between the SDR-IT-80M-40M-30-11-2023. 59.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for 5.9 plus. You're about 5.6 on my needle here. I'm receiving on a 40 meter inverted V dipole, transmitting on a GX Commander vertical here at the moment, 400 watts. But yeah, it's working very well. I'm just looking at your QRZ page there. I see you've got an antenna on the back of the van. I'm wondering, is that a slidable coil sort of antenna down? Over.
Yeah, it's the saw heel. It's the big saw heel that's 100 HP. The screwdriver antenna from saw heel, the 100 HP. Over.
Roger. I've not heard of that one. I know about the the ATAS. Excuse me, the ATAS 120s. I think it is. I know a few people with those, but they're a lot smaller than that one. So I assume that does that cover all of HF? Over.
Yeah, that covers from 10 metres through to 80, and still a wonderful bit of kit. It's the next thing I've bought for if I'm honest, though.
Yeah, lovely. So where did that come from, over?
Originally it was bought in the States by a lorry driver to work in the USA, and when he retired I purchased it from him. But I was to buy him the military teens area. I think the built one in the teens area, but I'm not sure who that is to. I think it may, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm looking to set up a mobile station. I've just moved house. I've only just got the shack set up at the new house. I've just my audio in my headphones has suddenly changed. I'm trying to figure out why. I was a bit loud. I've got the monitor switched on. Anyway, as I was saying, I've just moved house, so I've got the shack up and running now, and I've also got a new truck. It's a Suzuki Grand Vitara. It's only a cheap thing. I bought it off my brother, but it's new to me, and so I'm looking to set that up for mobile. I've got a Yaesu 891 I can put in there. I've not used it for anything else, so I think that'll go in there. And I was just sort of thinking about antennas for that. I was thinking about getting an ATAS, and I guess with an ATAS, you can drive down the road with it up. It's not a problem. But this thing, I'm not sure I'd want to drive down the road with that sticking out the roof, Darren. Over.
No, it's fabulous on the camper van. It's a fair old bit of kit. It's a real good antenna from mobile, but it's a wonderful bit of kit, Stu. It's incredible. I've worked all over the world. Even at 70 miles an hour down there.
G5SU. I've lost you, Darren. You've dropped right down on the. I heard a few words on that last over, so I think the band sort of it's moved around a bit. But you were lovely when we first made contact. You were, solid 5 signal, San Diego 5, as they say. But you've dropped right down. But maybe you've just come back up again. But yeah, I think I'll be going to the ATAS 120, and then I can just bolt it onto the side and leave it there, and just try. It's ready to go. Okay, Darren. Hopefully you're hearing me. Okay, I'll put it round for you for the final, and I'll see if I can hear you. And Mike 3, Juliet Delta Fox, Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. Over.
Yeah, no problem, Stu. You're back up to the 5 and 9, but we'll carry on the conversation next time, Stu. But yeah, it's a super antenna. Very, very good antenna, but you do have to have a good mount on the back and on the tow bar. But I've worked all over the world while doing 70 mile an hour down the M1. So that's all the cool story. Catch you later, Stu.
Yeah, I've got about sort of 80% of that. You're about a 4 and a 0 that last over. I've got no noise at this QTH on the dipole, and the needle was sat at the bottom as you were talking, and a few words popped out the speaker. Yeah, about a 4 and a 0. But I did hear a few words. Anyway, Darren, lovely. Thank you for the info. Thank you for the contact. I appreciate it. And as I've said to the previous contacts, if you want to have a listen back, you'll be able to do that on my QRZ page about a minute after I click this log button here, Darren. Lovely. Thank you for the call, and have a good remainder of the evening, and enjoy the Christmas when it comes along. Mike 3, Juliet Delta Fox, Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Stu. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
All the best. Bye-bye. Okay, this is Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform, listening. Okay, there's a couple there. Was there somebody with a Zulu in the call?
Yeah, good evening. Florida 4, Hotel Zulu Zulu. Fox 4, Hotel Zulu Zulu. Over?
Yeah, I got you. Fox 4, Hotel Zulu Zulu. I did hear there was another station there as well. I will come to you next. Fox 4, Hotel Zulu Zulu, 59 at the moment. 59 your report. My name's Stu. Sierra Tango United. We're using 400 watts and a DX Commander antenna. Fox 4, Hotel Zulu Zulu, G5 SDU.
Good evening. Sierra. Thank you very much for the report. You're booming, yeah? You're 20 over 9 with a lot on QSD. Deep and fast QSD, but 20 over on the page. I'm also using a vertical, homemade quarter-way vertical. And nice to hear you tonight. I'm working with an old Fox Tango 250, a very vintage rig, 100 watts. So thank you for the short contact time. I let you go on. And thank you for this first QSO, maybe you. Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform, Fox 4 Hotel Zulu. Sorry, my name is Michel. Mike India Charlie Hotel Echo Lima. Michael, if you prefer. My location is the very eastern front, close to the Swiss border. Over.
Yeah, lovely, Michelle. Thank you. I'm just looking at your QRZ page. Very nice shack you have there. That's very, very good. Nice collection of radios also. I'm very jealous. Hopefully I will have, I would love to have such a nice collection. And I think it's an FT251 sounding fine as well. Absolutely lovely on the south coast of the UK here. 59 your report, Michelle. Thank you. Fox 4 Hotel Zulu Zulu. All the best. The Golf 5 Sierra Tango United 73. Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a very good weekend. Bye.
All the best. Thank you. Okay, who was the other station? G5STU.
Sierra Alpha 6 Alpha Uniform Tango.
Sorry, there was something on your audio. Try again. No, all I'm hearing is RF and nothing else. Maybe try again. I wonder, is that you, Paul? PD7GB? Yeah, go again, sorry. QRZ? Okay, let's take the 2 Echo 0. 2E0, go again.
2 Echo 0.
Yeah, there's two of you actually. There's two 2E0s. I'll take the one with the Victor in the call. 2 Echo 0 Victor, please.
2 Echo 0 Victor Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0 Victor Golf Foxtrot. Good evening. My name's Stu. Sierra Tango United. We're located on the south coast of England here, near Dorchester, and we're currently 400 watts DX Commander antenna is the transmit antenna, and I'm receiving on an inverted V dipole for 40 meters. You're sounding fully readable. Strong signal at the moment, but the band does seem to be shifting around a bit. So that could change any moment. 2E0 Victor Golf Fox G5STU.
Golf Foxtrot. Yeah, you're 559 to me, just to stay contact, just between Birmingham and Manchester. I'm running 25 watts into a doublet, about 7 meters high. Very readable, but like you say, the band is shifting around here. The name displays Patrick, Papa Alpha Tango, Romeo Indigo, Charlie Kilo. G5 STU, 30
Yeah, lovely, Patrick. Yeah, you're sounding fine here. You're a solid 5 and 7 on the dipole. I've got the DX Commander in the left ear and the dipole in the right, and you're sort of jumping back and forth, you know. But you're certainly stronger on the dipole, as you'd expect for the local stuff. But lovely. Yeah, I've got a little bit more power than you. We've got 400 watts here from the ACOM. The radio is FTGX 101 Delta. And I wasn't expecting to make that many contacts across the UK into G this evening, because the band tends to go quite long in the evenings, doesn't it? But maybe the solar activity has changed things. Hit the reset button, so to speak, Patrick. But lovely. Okay, I'll not keep you too long. There was a few more calling in with you as well there, Patrick, so I'll try and work those before I pull the plug. But thank you for coming back to my call. Sounding fine down into Dorset. And if you want to listen back to your audio, you'll be able to do that on my QRZ page once I've logged you in a moment's time. 2 Echo 0 Victor Golf Fox at G5STU.
Yeah, you're sounding great here, Stuart. I'd like to say the band doing funny things. I gather we've got a major solar storm arriving tonight as well. So, don't make it that with it. Yes, you're running a bit more power than me. I'm just there for about 991, running at 25 watts. And seems to be working. Anyway, I'll let people calling in. Nothing to for now, and I will catch you soon. Okay. G5STU, VGS
Yeah, lovely. Solid 5 and 7 on that over, perfectly readable. Okay, Patrick, thank you. Merry Christmas to you when it arrives as well. 7-3, bye-bye. Okay, there was another 2E0, go ahead.
2E0,
yeah, you're not super loud, you're right in the noise, but we'll give it a go. Try again, 2 Echo 0.
2 Echo 0.
I've got, I think it's John. Is it 2 Echo 0 Hotel Whiskey Echo? If it is, I am really struggling with you, John. Just give me a Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. At least we know we got the right person. You were 5 and 5 that over, but that could change any minute. Let's see how we get on, John. But lovely to work with you. I see it's about 9 months since we last worked on this band anyway. And you're another guy with a van. I've just brought your QRZ page up. I'm feeling jealous now. Everybody I'm talking to has got nice radio vans on their QRZ page, and I haven't got one. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can hear you, John. 2E0 Hotel Whiskey Echo, G5SU, over.
Yeah, G5SU. Working again. I'm only using 10 watts, so we may be through the band is 10.
G5SU. Yeah, I did get that over, and I've got 99% of it anyway. Believe it or not, you're a zero signal, but I've got no noise here, so I am hearing you for the most part. But yeah, I think you said you've got the ATAS 120. I know a few people have got them. I think they're probably more of a convenience antenna, aren't they? I know all antennas are a compromise of some sort, but I think the ATAS 120 is just a great antenna you can bolt on, and it's just there, and you don't have to keep getting out to tune it like other, adjustable coils, or obviously with a ham stick you have to swap them over. I do love the ham sticks, I really do. They're my go-to for mobile. I'd rather get out and change a ham stick over than spend half an hour trying to tune one of those sliding coil things. The sliding coil things are great, don't get me wrong, when they're tuned in, and they'll get you on all the bands, but if you're in a rush, it's just easier. I find it's just quicker just to swap the ham sticks over, so that's what I do now, John. Okay, let's see if the bands change. Like I say, you're about a 4 and a 0 at the moment, but I am hearing you, so back round to you, John. 2E0 Hotel Whiskey Echo, G5SU.
Hotel Whiskey Echo. I'm actually starting to lose you now.
I've lost you now, John. I heard a couple of words there, but you've dropped right down to me. Okay, John, okay, thank you. I appreciate you coming back to the call. Hopefully we're not doubling. But I appreciate you giving me a call this evening. Call me again if you hear me under better conditions, and we'll have a proper conversation, or finish the conversation. 2E0 Hotel Whiskey Echo, G5SU. Thank you. 7-3, John. Bye-bye. Stand by 1 second.